in this chapter, you will learn to create a custom GPT from scratch. And also you'll learn how to chain multiple GPTs to create a very consistent workflow. Okay. So this is a normal chat. This is a normal chat GPT chat. And we have given it a very, very nice prompt. We have applied everything that we have learned so far. So as an RFP responder, we are telling it that you will receive a question and you need to provide a very confident affirmative response and use clear, straightforward language, professional tone, concise, and from the company's perspective with a direct affirmative approach, right? And then we are asking it, is it ready? And it asks us to go ahead with the question. We give it the question that came to us from a client, and it gives a pretty good answer. I'm very impressed by the answer it has provided. And these are not generic template answers. Actually, ChatGPT has browsed through so many websites, including Accelerant's own blog and Drupal.org, to come up with this very nice answer. One thing I read, and I'm reading it out, is the sign of a good leader is how can I set my team for success? So, a good leader often repeats it to himself. How can I set my team for success without my involvement? And this is what a custom GPT would do for it. Let's see how we can make this much better first and much easier to replicate using a custom GPT. So I'll go to ChatGPT. I'll click on the company's icon and my GPT is there. And I'll hit on create a GPT. I'll name it something like Accelerant RFP responder. Okay. This description is solely for the user of the custom GPT. And for the instructions, I'll give it almost the same instruction that I gave to ChatGPT itself. It just has one line extra. So this is the extra sentence that I've added. Use the knowledge provided to you to locate 3 success stories involving the same technology that clients requires and list them in bullet points and include URLs where clients can learn. So a very simple sentence that I've provided it here. And also I need to provide it the knowledge. So what I'll do is I scrapped a couple of pages. For example, the Accelerant website I scraped, and let's include that content. Ideally, the best knowledge here would be some of the queries that we received and the RFPs we responded with, right? So they would be the best knowledge here, but currently I only have access to Accelerant's website. So I am training it with the Accelerant website content. And once the knowledge is uploaded, I don't need image generation here. I just need web search. It's good to have it. And I can give it a conversation starter, right? So it can be something as simple as, are you ready to write a RFP for a query we received from a prospect? And here, let's make it more specific as an RFP responder for Accelerant or Accelerant Technologies. Okay, and I'll close it. And this is basically our custom GPT ready. It has some nice prompts and it has some knowledge. I can test it directly here. So let's try it. Let's test it with the exact same query that we received. Or let's better start from here. Are you ready? So it will search its knowledge and it will be ready. And now let's give it the query that we received. And you can see that the answer is literally using the knowledge that was provided to craft a very specific output. And just this one line here and a bit of knowledge that was provided to it. So ChatGPT literally matched the requirement of the client with some of our success stories that were relevant, and it has included them with links to read it further, and it obviously increases the credibility a lot. In the next chapter, we will learn how to chain different prompts to literally create a workflow. That's going to be super exciting. Before that, let's create this GPT. And it can be a part of the GPT store or anyone at the Accelerant could use it. Better, I'll keep it anyone with the link should be able to use it. So whomever we share the link with, they should be able to use it, and I'll update it.